Hey, brothers and sisters, it's your boy Forever Bless Chris, and welcome to Chris Speaks Reactions. And I remember a few years ago, we all thought, yeah, R. Kelly, oh, yeah, he's a bad person, and all of this and that. But we didn't even realize that, it's deeper than just him. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of, I'd say probably 95% from what we've seen now. They're mostly allegedly are involved. So, I came across this video from Lovely T's TV's YouTube channel, and it's basically someone who knew R. Kelly, was in the studio with R. Kelly, and when she was younger, and she's basically just having an interview. So I thought, let me just, do a quick reaction to this video. So let's get on to today's video.
About her lying to the grand jury. It's a very interesting interview, but it definitely has the internet divided. We're going to go ahead and check out the interview right now.
But you describe at length how it started. You mention your aunt, the artist Sparkle, who used to work with R. Kelly. I want to read some of it from, I think it was page 18. You say in the book, the next time we're at the studio, this is what you say Sparkle said. You say your aunt told you the next time we're at the studio, you should ask Robert to be your godfather. Aunt Sparkle explained that I should sit on his lap and rub his head while I asked him to be my godfather. This instruction seemed sort of weird since I hadn't sat on his lap before, but I didn't question it. When you think back, is that...
Now, I remember when I first saw this bit of the video, the interview, I was like, you know what? This reminds me of something. Obviously, we do know there's a lot of, guardians and parents and things like that who, because of money, they'll, basically sell their family members in a way. Do you get what I'm saying? To these celebrities. We've seen it with, who was it? I think it was with Justin Bieber as well, wasn't it? With his parents and that, when they gave him over to Usher and that. So, and then we know obviously the whole P Diddy thing. So it's like we're used to seeing these sort of things in it happen in the industry. But when she mentioned that her own aunt, advised her to do something like that, straight away what came to my mind, I was thinking about this Bible verse. Leviticus 18:21. It says, "Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed to Moloch, for you must not profane the name of your God. I am the Lord." Praise God. Now, when you look at Molech, let's get a picture up of Molech. This is the picture of Molech. And as you can see, obviously, you've got, an adult bringing a child towards Molech. And one of the things that he's doing or she's doing, it's doing, is it sitting down, is ready to carry the child onto his lap. So as soon as I saw this interview and I saw the mention that, I was thinking this Bible verse straight away. I was just thinking that's basically what most of the people are doing. They're sacrificing their children, they're giving them away. And when she mentioned that her aunt told her to sit on R. Kelly's lap, I was just thinking, yo, that's mind blowing. It's like she's giving them, she's selling her away, her soul away. And at the time she probably didn't even realize it. But let's carry on with this video.
Where it all begins? Is that the start?
That is the start. That is the start of him entering into my life in a different way than just being an artist or hanging out at the studio. It became more personable at that moment.
Because you yourself were an artist. You were a part of a rap group. You had toured Europe. You'd been to Europe. And it was your aunt, you said, that introduced the family to R. Kelly because he's this successful artist from Chicago. At this time, he's really starting to blow up. He left the group that he was in. So we know that things progress beyond looking out for you as almost like a goddaughter, and it turns into something more than that. I want to go and stay with your aunt Sparkle, who I've interviewed before. And she was the first person to really sort of say, you need to go check over there. Something's not right.
Right.
I think there's something going on that should not be going on.
Mm-hmm.
In the book, you describe social services coming to your home to do a welfare check.
Mm-hmm.
And your parents.
That's what I'm gonna say as well. It's like the fact that the aunt obviously later on is saying you need to go over there and check is like she didn't even know that she was the one who the enemy used to, you know, just that's why we gotta be careful as well of who you're getting your advice from. Do you get what I'm saying? Because certain people, they'll be saying certain things, you know, and they don't even know why they're saying it, you know. So obviously the enemy used her at that time to influence this young girl, to this teenager, to go and, you know, do what she was doing. Do you get what I'm saying? But one thing I'm gonna ask as well is you gotta ask where's the father? Where are the parents? Do you get what I'm saying? It's mad because it's like I don't think any adult should be um spending time with a teenager without their parents' consent or another adult being present, especially these celebrities, these so-called celebrities in these industries. I don't think anyone should be leaving their child alone with them like that, like the way they were, you know, left alone. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, they could just be getting creative and, you know, doing music and things like that, but look at where we are at now. Like most of the industry is messed up. So I think that's probably where they went wrong. Obviously, I don't know the situation completely, but where is the father, you know, and where is the responsible adult who should have been present?
Shocked. They think perhaps maybe she's just jealous because she's no longer affiliated, associated with R. Kelly. And then obviously 2001, 2002, we're talking about the tape. But why don't you think anyone believed your Aunt Sparkle when she first raised a red flag about a possible inappropriate relationship?
I don't think they believed her because there were no obvious signs of what was actually taking place. It was more coming from her end, maybe looking like a motive from, like you said, not being around him. And those kind of questions or concerns didn't happen until she was no longer a part of, you know, his camp or the things that were taking place, you know, her as an artist. That's when those questions started to raise.
Chapter.
Yeah, big up Lovely TV, Lovely TTV. You know, check her out on the channel. You lot probably already know her anyway. I'm like a baby in this YouTube thing, so you lot probably already know her. But yeah, check her out. And that's just what I wanted to share as well in this video. It's like just gotta be responsible parents, you know, be mindful of who you're leaving your children around, even if is, you know, like this, like a place like the music, for them to be doing music in the studio and things like that. Could be a athlete coach, whatever it is. You know, I know that us as parents, we want our kids to do so well, and sometimes we're busy, we might, you know, pay for them to go, you know, and learn from a tutor and things like that. But we got to be very careful with doing these sort of things and the decisions that we're making. And that's just what I wanted to share in this video. Make sure to press the like button and subscribe as well if it's your first time seeing me today. And I'll see you lot on the next video. God bless you.